Wuchang Fallen Feathers is an upcoming action RPG developed by Lindsay and published by 505 Games, set to release on July 24, 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Set during the chaotic late Ming Dynasty, players assume the role of Bai Wuchang, a skilled pirate afflicted with the mysterious feathering disease, which grants her immense power while slowly transforming her into a monstrous being. Combat emphasizes precise timing and strategy, featuring the Skyborn Might system that allows seamless chaining of melee strikes, spellcasting, and weapon techniques. With 25 unique weapons across 5 types and 40 different spells, players can tailor their combat style to their preference. The game world comprises interconnected areas inspired by ancient Chinese architecture and mythology, offering non-linear exploration and multiple endings influenced by player choices and side quests. Wuchang Fallen Feathers will be available day one on Xbox Game Pass, with pre-orders offering exclusive in-game items like the Knight in White Pack, which includes enhanced costume sets, a unique weapon, and a skill upgrade item.
只要我心不散，大唐就不会亡。
那就再唱下去吧。到底是人活进了戏里，还是戏本就因人而在？
为何执意要起兵戈之祸？这把剑，我本不想沾血。且让你们体会杀戮之苦。
你来了。戏还没演完吗？唐已经灭了。
Project: The Perceiver is an upcoming open-world action game set to release on PS5, PS4, and PC. While the exact release date remains unconfirmed, it's anticipated to launch in 2025. Set in a fantasy world inspired by Chinese mythology, players assume the role of the Master of Varietas, navigating a realm rife with clashing beliefs and ideals. The game's unique mechanic involves collecting masks representing different characters' convictions, each granting distinct combat styles and abilities. Combat in Project. The Perceiver emphasizes precise timing and strategy, drawing comparisons to titles like Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Players can expect a blend of fast-paced swordplay and mystical abilities, with a focus on parrying and counterattacks. Visually, the game showcases a semi-open world with environments inspired by traditional Chinese art and architecture. The developers have released a 45-minute gameplay introduction, highlighting the game's combat mechanics, traversal, and narrative elements. With its rich cultural backdrop and challenging combat system, Project the Perceiver stands out as a promising addition to the Souls-like genre in 2025.
I warned you. Gwendolyn, did you come here just to get upset? With me?
Damn it, Mordred! That's up to you. Just here to read, are you?
I have more pressing matters. You should have stayed out of my way.
Like I said before, I've no interest in your throne.
So, you're after the night for something else?
That's right. You mind your business, and I'll mind mine. Don't trust her! She's a psycho!
Silence!
Idiot!
A cheap trick! You're weaker than before. Swinging your sword like that, does that count as fighting? What's this? Can't win on your own, so you call for backup. Too slow. This is all you've got. Bow to me. Half-baked trick. Very well. This is your own doing, pest. You're a right pain, aren't you? You'll soon pay the price. You're nothing! What a beautiful sight, a perfect picture of failure. Kneel! Feel the true power of Pendragon. Feel the despair. This is proof of my inevitable victory. Possible. Nothing but a bug. Well, I'm destined to have it.
I may be a mere bug. But who the hell do you think you are?
Watch your mouth.
Face it, you're just a discarded...
Tides of Annihilation is an exciting action-adventure game that puts you in the shoes of Gwendolyn, the last surviving human in a messed-up version of London. The city's been taken over by some seriously weird, otherworldly forces, and you've got to figure out what's going on while trying to save reality itself. What makes this game really cool is how it mixes old-school Arthurian legends with modern apocalyptic vibes. You'll be running around a twisted London while also exploring a magical medieval realm. The gameplay is pretty awesome. You'll be fighting alongside ghost knights that you can summon, pulling off sweet combos like in Devil May Cry, and using different weapons like swords and bows. One of the coolest features is that you'll get to fight and climb these massive colossal knights that are basically walking battlegrounds. You can also build your own team of legendary knights with different powers to help you fight, and there are over 30 epic boss battles inspired by King Arthur's legends. While there's no exact release date yet, the game will be available on PlayStation 5, with some extra fancy graphics for PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X&S, and PC.
Seekers of redemption, you were chosen, thrown together by forces beyond our control. Tragedy must be averted. And for that, I need your help.
Stand tall. The night is far from over. Little pillager, bent on sacking the lands of gold. I will swat away any and all who dare approach.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
Elden Ring. Nightreign is a standalone co-op action survival game from Software, set to release on May 30th, 2025, for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Set in a procedurally generated version of Limgrave called Limveld. Players team up in squads of 3, or venture solo, to survive a 3-day cycle filled with escalating challenges. Each day culminates in a boss battle, leading up to a final confrontation with the Night Lord. Choose from 8 unique Nightfarers, each with distinct abilities and ultimate skills. The game emphasizes fast-paced martial arts-inspired combat, diverging from the original's slower, strategic battles. While the game offers a single-player mode, it's designed for cooperative play. However, note that crossplay is not supported. Players can only team up with others on the same platform family. Pre-orders are available now. The Digital Deluxe Edition includes additional DLC, featuring new playable characters and bosses, set to release in Q4 2025, along with a digital art book and mini soundtrack. Phantom Blade Zero is an intense action RPG that blends Chinese martial arts with dark storytelling. You'll play as Soul, an elite assassin who's been framed for murder and now has only 66 days to live. Having survived a brutal manhunt, you'll venture through a semi-open world teeming with mysterious enemies while uncovering the truth behind your betrayal. The game's got some really cool features, like fast-paced combat where you can wall run and teleport behind enemies. Plus, you can use different weapons like blades, cannons, and hammers. Although the main story follows a single-player format, players can join forces with others in endgame content. The game mixes traditional wuxia-style martial arts with what they're calling Kung Fu Punk. Imagine Chinese Kung Fu meeting dark fantasy. You'll be able to customize your character with different weapons and skills, making your own unique fighting style. And don't worry if you're not a hardcore gamer, there are different difficulty levels to choose from. The game is being developed by S-Game using Unreal Engine 5, and while there's no exact release date yet, it's coming to PlayStation 5 and PC.
A powerful being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions, together. I see great power within you, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. Let me be your vengeance, the blade in your hand. Never wanted to be a hero. But for humanity's sake, you must.
Then give me your power, Arena.
Lost Soul Aside is an ambitious single-player action-adventure RPG that combines fast-paced hack-and-slash combat with emotional storytelling. The game follows Kaiser, a determined warrior who embarks on a quest to save his sister Louisa from the Voidrax, interdimensional invaders who steal souls through meteor showers. Accompanied by Arena, a mystical shape-shifting dragon that can transform into various weapons, players will experience intense combat inspired by classics like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, and Ninja Gaiden. The game features a unique traversal system where Arena helps create platforms, enables gliding, and allows wall running through linear but secret-filled levels. Players can customize their combat style through different weapon loadouts and unlock new abilities as they progress. What began as a solo project by Yang Bing in 2014 has evolved into a visually stunning game built on Unreal Engine 4, complete with DLSS 4 support and ray tracing capabilities. Lost Soul Aside is scheduled to release on May 30th, 2025, exclusively for PS5 and PC, with pre-orders already available on both platforms. Ballad of Antara is an upcoming free-to-play dark fantasy action RPG that takes players on an epic journey through a mysterious world plagued by the Grey Mist, a supernatural force that has stolen the essences of life. In this richly detailed adventure, players will embark on a quest to restore balance by seeking out towering divine creatures and reclaiming these lost essences. The game features tactical real-time combat and a unique emissary system where players can collect various companions with distinct fighting styles. With its emphasis on exploration across diverse biomes, character development, and story-impacting choices, the game offers both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes for up to 3 players. With stunning high-fidelity graphics and richly detailed environments, the game creates a truly immersive dark fantasy atmosphere. Ballad of Antara is set to launch in 2025 for PlayStation 5 and other platforms.
It's been so long. I never thought I'd see you awaken again. The world is nothing like the one we knew. The great relic was shattered, and from its remains, the void was born. The Brutals, those monsters, were created by the void's corruption. There's only one reason you've been brought back. You must gather the fragments of the great relic and seal the void. Without you, no one else can accomplish this. After all, you were the first Guardian.
The Relic First Guardian is an upcoming action RPG developed by Project Cloud Games and published by Perp Games, set to release in 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Set in the dark fantasy world of Arsiltis, players assume the role of the Last Guardian, tasked with restoring a shattered realm consumed by a void following the destruction of a powerful relic. The game's semi-open world offers diverse biomes, including gloomy forests, ruined villages, and dungeons within ancient castles. Combat emphasizes precision and strategy, featuring 5 distinct weapon types: one-handed weapons with shields, long swords, dual daggers, two-handed weapons like great axes, and battle staffs utilizing gravity magic. Each weapon offers unique skills and playstyles, catering to various combat preferences. Unlike traditional RPGs, the Relic First Guardian eschews character leveling. Instead, players enhance their abilities through runes, items, and crafting, allowing for a personalized progression system. This approach encourages exploration and experimentation, as players uncover the secrets of Arsiltis and gather the Relic's fragments to seal the void.
这是禅一咒，钟鸣瓦夫歌，十万横魔界，碧血平湖托。春秋气醉我，但愿情是爱，谁家妻儿说？
Where Winds Meet is an ambitious open-world action role-playing game that transports players to ancient China during the twilight of the Ten Kingdoms period. Developed and published by Everstone Studio, this wuxia-inspired adventure combines martial arts, historical storytelling, and unprecedented player freedom. Set during the decline of the Southern Tang dynasty, players take on the role of a swordsman who must navigate through political unrest and make critical choices that shape their destiny. The combat system is deeply rooted in Chinese martial arts, featuring spectacular wuxia techniques such as wall walking, water running, and Tai Chi counterattacks. Players can explore a vast sandbox world filled with dynamic environments, including mountains, bamboo forests, and ancient architecture, while utilizing a detailed construction system with over 600 antique components. The game also includes multiplayer features, supporting up to 10-player battles. Where Winds Meet is scheduled for a 2025 release. Vindictus Defying Fate is an upcoming action RPG developed by Nexon, set to release on PC via Steam, with console versions planned for a later date. While the exact release date is yet to be announced, a public alpha test is scheduled for June 2025. Set in a dark fantasy world inspired by Celtic mythology, the game offers a skill-based combat system where timing and precision are crucial. Players can choose from a roster of distinct characters, including returning favorites Lan and Fiona, as well as newcomers Delia and Karok, each with unique weapons and abilities. Combat emphasizes perfect dodges, powerful counters, and heavy-hitting strikes, providing an experience where every action matters. The game also introduces companion NPCs to assist in battles and features multiplayer raids, enhancing both solo and cooperative play. The alpha build will showcase new content, including a village hub, inventory and crafting systems, and expanded story elements. Players interested in participating can wishlist the game on Steam to receive updates.